If you were having coffee with me, I'd welcome you to my tangled thoughts and ask if you knew just how much we have in common. You're made up of about 70% water, I'm made up of 70% water, the planet is 70% water, and guess where life began? Water. Coincidence? I think not. Water is life. Also, apparently, water is vibes. There's a research article in the Journal of Environmental Psychology that says gazing at water bodies can lower your heart rate, blood pressure, and increase relaxation. Translation: if you're broke, stressed, and about to throw hands with your landlord, just stare deeply into your puddle for emotional support. I wonder if a water glass counts. I really hope it does. Anyway, whether it's crashing ocean waves or a picture-perfect fountain, a flowing river, a quiet pond, or a puddle in a pothole, looking at water bodies is good for your brain chemistry. Apparently, that boosts serotonin and oxytocin levels, creating a sense of awe and remind you that you're a small, squishy mortal in a vast blue existence. You probably know about green spaces where you stop and smell the roses, touch grass, while pretending to digitally detox. But have you heard about blue spaces, where sky meets sea, or lake, or river meets a not as spectacular horizon? Studies show that proximity to water improves physical and mental well-being, or maybe it's just the fun in the sun. Vitamin D does play a crucial role in the brain function and overall mental well-being. If you're having coffee with me, I'd ask when you last visited a water body. Maybe you're blessed to live on the coast. Maybe a river runs through your backyard like a movie set of Cabin in the Woods. Or maybe you, like me, live in a landlocked country that's slowly turning into a desert where rivers are silted, hyacinth-infested settings for ghost stories filled with vengeful souls sacrificed to marine spirits and get-rich-quick schemes. Climate change. Is that you? When I was growing up, everything looked greener and bluer. The playground was for kids and not a trap house slash brothel in disguise. Little lakes trickled through the drainage canals like kids on their way home. And now, your sewage calls at home. Water is supposed to be calming, but when I look at the backyard pond, all I see is the green. But hey, at least I have a pond in the backyard, right? Then there is the city center fountain that is either empty, algae green, or cascading, depending on the season or who's visiting the Sadak chairman. Where is the water? Where are the rains? If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you it's a vicious cycle. Water scarcity means less vegetation, high temperatures, less transpiration, therefore less rain, rinse and repeat. It's a feedback loop from ecological hell, which will only get worse. There's a movie with a theory that global warming is like when you have a fever and the body is trying to purge the virus. What if we are the planet's virus? If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that maybe going to see the newly opened interchange, which has 15 bridges in its network, might be the closest thing to going to the beach for some of us, as it's become quite the hangout spot, with some schools offering school field trips to go see Trabablas interchange. Cheers to the eternal opportunists and the hopeful optimists. Yeah, what's been going on in your neck of